I'm here in the town of Enfield. It's about 30 minutes to the west of the center of Sydney. This is the town where one of the two Australian men facing execution in Indonesia, Andrew Chan, grew up. In fact, Myuran Sukumaran, the other Australian, grew up just about 10 minutes from where I'm standing. There are not a lot of visible signs of support right here, but nationwide, there is a huge amount of growing support. That includes a petition that now has more than 100,000 signatures. And all of this is in support of a very aggressive effort on behalf of the federal government, including several high-profile, very public statements made by Prime Minister Tony Abbott.
Like millions of Australians, I feel sick in the pit of my stomach when I think about what is quite possibly happening to these youngsters, and like every parent, I want to try to ensure that nothing terrible happens to people. So we are constantly making representations. We are constantly trying to appeal to Indonesia's sense of itself as a stable democracy under the rule of law. And that's what our latest representations are all about.
The families of the two Australians have made several trips to Indonesia, not knowing when they might see their loved ones for the very last time. And as you can imagine, all of this has taken a very big toll on them. Back here in Australia, in a country where there's usually a pretty deep political divide, there is an unusual show of political unity. That's because 6 former prime ministers have all come out in support of the federal government's attempt to get the ear of the Indonesian government, including former Labour Prime Minister Julia Gillard, who said, "I personally find it heartbreaking if such extraordinary efforts to become of good character were not met with an act of mercy, of recognition, of change." The current Prime Minister Tony Abbott, when asked, said he would not push the Indonesian government to use force because he was afraid that might push them into a corner and Australia would not get the results it so badly wants. Greg Navarro, CCTV, Sydney.